Are you sure you can fix it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But today at Peters Brothers Mechanics, we're going to work on a computer. What most people don't know about computers is that you don't want to fix them just one little part at a time. No, you'll just get right back to the problem in a different area. What you got to do is take it all apart, get down to the nitty little gritty, then fix that little guy, come all the way back up, put it together, and you're good to go. Miss Elda McFlunkenberger is hoping that we can get this to her pretty quick, so we're going to take a couple shortcuts, but it will all be professional grade work. Do not get me wrong. Emmett, why don't you go over what we're going to do today?
Yes, sir. Well, we know for sure the hard drive is somewhere in this general area. So we're going to have Royce get to it as fast as he possibly can with either a pickaxe or a sledgehammer, which is, of course, the tool that you want to be using on a device of this nature. So we'll tape it here for you and show you just how it gets done. We're going to get it right in here, right in this circle.
General area.
You got to get to the hard drive, which is kind of far back, so we want a little force applied. Now I say a little, but I don't really mean it. Got right to it. Panels off and all. We're ready.
Extra shit on there.
Start doing some hard drive repair. Excellent swing. You got right to it.
Got a little bit of extra stuff on this side.
Oh, the vacuum. Gotta get the vacuum on. We got it.
Oh, you're stuck.
That didn't hit this way, did it? Get out of there.
Pickaxe on there.
Ah, there
you go. All
we go.
right.
Okay.
Well, I think, hold on, you're going to flip them over real quick.
Let's check it out, wait. Yep, the hard drive's fine, but I didn't encounter another problem. There's a crack in the motherboard here, and we'll show you just how to fix that in a few seconds. Yep, it's fine now. 2 hits with a pickaxe and 2 hits. Oh, are you still taping? My brother didn't realize that he was actually fixing 2 things at once. See, we needed to get to the RAM boards, and he pulled them out in one swing. That was way further, but he's so precise, he was able to get it all in one good swing. That's my brother. That's why Peters Brothers means quality.
Well, we were a little bit off on our original estimate of the general area of the hard drive. Estimated to be here, actually here, but we're getting back on track. We're going to pull that puppy out and we're going to fix it.
So upon further inspection, after repairing the hard drive, as me and my excellent brother here so beautifully did, we discovered a loose solder joint. So we're going to have my vision impaired brother here go ahead and repair it real precise, because it's on one of the boards, so we're going to have him attack it. And here we go. Precise work. Getting it pretty good. Yep. Got it. Almost there.
What the fuck is that? I've seen one of those before, man.
Oh,
Well, you see what we got here. This is your connecting port between your CDKF and your ZDYG port. And what you're going to need to do is just completely get rid of that. Don't need it, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
toss it.
Just
Toss
get
it
rid of
away.
that one.
That's all you gotta do with that.
That's all it is.
Alright, so that's the power supply going from the processor up to the CD. Oh! Well, we just found another problem. We know completely what it is, 100%. And, you just don't need it. So I'm gonna have my beautiful brother here tear it out. Get it all the way off. You don't need that. That's all you gotta do. Alright, so we're in the stage now where we need to be taking just parts out. Just getting rid of excess parts. The factories, they just pump things in to charge you more. We're going to get rid of those, create a little more space for Royce here. He's only got one way of entering this computer, and that will not do. You need at least 2 sides of the computer open. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just rip the back off here.
Oh.
So now he's got much
nice.
more access here. Even the back of the board if he needs to do it, but he's got all the space he needs. Looking good. Go ahead and take that one off. Nothing. No. Good, good, good. And this capacitor, let me put that in. Who knows? There we go. About done. One more, two more things. Oh, I didn't even see those. Good catch. And go ahead and mess with the processor. We'll just put a whole new one in. I'll make it out of cardboard or something. Ooh, a little tricky here. Ain't coming off right now. We gotta put our heads together and think about how to get this.
See, these computers nowadays, I mean, really, all you got to do is get online anymore. You can find pretty much everything you need online, and you really don't need this to get on the online, so you're just going to take it out. Completely unnecessary. And after this, I mean, we just got to sew up a couple more parts, and we'll be good to go. This is industry standard hard drive removal. You'll see this in any textbook that you look up for hard drive removal. We're going to need a little heat, though.
And I can supply it, dude. Here we go. Where you need it? There. Yep, got it.
Right there. That's all you got to do. Well, this heat sink got a little bit too hot, so we're going to have to yank it off. It's no big deal. We'll just put in a new one. It'll be all right. Don't worry, we won't charge you for it. Go ahead and rip that guy off.
Yeah, real careful, like, so as not to damage the tongs.
There we go.
Almost.
There we go.
Almost,
Hang
baby.
on.
Little connector wire here being a little, bitch.
There we go.
Got it. Real nice. Real nice.
All right.
No damage. Clean as a whistle, baby. Just a little smoked.
And now a break from our sponsors.
Oh, this wind resistance building up on this is just too much. I need something that'll swing and just be easy to swing. Good thing I have this patented P Brothers tool. Watch, this is how it works. You do the exact same thing, only the little divots in the side here, no wind resistance. It flies through air like butter. Now that's a good tool.
Welcome back. We finally got to the core of the problem. I mean, the hard drive, it's a good hard drive. No reason to get rid of it. It's just, these old hard drives, they're a lot better than these new ones. These new ones are just floppy, made out of mostly plastic. So we're going to weld it up with a little extra support, and it'll be golden. Golden. All right, watch your eyes, because this will get a little bright.
There you go. That's looking good. Looking great, baby. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
That's really all you got to do.
That sizzle that you hear is what you want to hear. That's just it melding with the metals together for supreme support. Perfect. Now, you got to look at this quality weld that my brother did, because if you're not going to be doing it at this high of a standard, you might as well just be doing it with a professional like us. Look at the bead. Look how nicely that goes in the seam there. That's just high-grade welding right there. Royce Peters. The common misconception many people have is, well, there's actually two that many people have about putting a computer back together, is that you need to reattach the parts you're putting in. This is not true. All that needs to happen is they need to be touching metal to metal. You know, it's pretty much electricity. You just gotta send whatever they're making through. So, we're gonna have Royce go ahead and weld. Oh, this is another thing. We're gonna just go ahead and put our RAM right on the hard drive, so there's no distance between them. We get the fastest going we can get. So we're going to have that attached with the welder while he welds the hard drive back into place, but in a different orientation, as you will soon see. And And you want to go ahead and weld it in 2 different places, or maybe 3, like he's doing, so you get nice support from earthquakes or tornadoes, anything that's going to go ahead and jostle up your computer. Yeah, get in there nice and deep light. That's good welding right there. Perfect hard drive installation. After your hard drive's in place, you want to go ahead and reinstall your motherboard and other parts that you see my brother's doing here, but we'll get to those in a second. See, you got to put it in reverse because you took it out, and so that's kind of going reverse. You got to put it in backwards, and this is how we're going to do it. There's not as much space because we repaired the power part here and repaired it in such a way that this needs to be backwards anyway, so it all works out. That's how you do. You want a nice little mini sledge, work well. You want to hit it right in the center, just so it goes nice, glides in nicely. This is how we'll do it. Perfect installation. And then you want to go ahead and reaffirm its place with a larger sledge, as Royce will soon demonstrate. Baby. There you go. Very good. One more just to be sure. Excellent. Perfect. Textbook.
This baby is changed, showered, and oiled. It's time to button her up.
Get my welder turned on here real quick. Ready to go? Yeah, get that in place for me, if you would, because so kind.
Alright, about there should do.
Yep.
Control shift.
Nice little starter.
Over here, got over here.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get on this side, trade the spots. Good, good, good. There we go. There we go.
One more for extra stability.
It's good to go. Turns out we did need that piece. So we're going to put it back on in a professional and textbook manner. There's one thing the Peters boys care about.
Professionalism.
I was going to say textbooks. Funny thing about this is it can also be used as support. Like I said, things don't need to be attached by cables or how they were in the first place. They just need to be in it or on it. And now, it is so.
See, now that we've got everything back in the computer, really all we need is just one giant, just fell swoop to just knock everything right back into place.
So things like this won't happen.
What you're going to want to do is you just put it, or just go ahead and put that one on the ground and get it in there. Nope. And just go ahead and put it on the ground, give it a big old stomp, and one or two of these.
Looking good?
You know what, this one might take 3. Perfect!
There we go.
It's fixed. I mean, we got a couple more attachments and whatnot. And it's
Outer accessories
good
need
to
to
go.
put back in place, but Royce and I will get it done.
Well, I mean, we got it pretty much sewn up now. Mostly all we got to do is some software calibration, make sure all the bits are in place and all the pieces as well. And, just mostly just software issues now.
You may have to button up the outside of it. See where I'm stomping. There's going to have to be some plastic parts and but all right, now one of the finishing touches before you burn it up is you gotta unstick the hard drive. See, it's stuck in place. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna heat it up a little bit, make that metal nice and pliable, and then get it free spinning. We're gonna do that right here. It can't take more than 10 seconds. Nice flame. Not too hot though. You don't want the blue flame. You just want this right in here. Start torching. And good. Well, no more. Mistake. There we go. We're getting it. Nice. See, that fire is good. That car is good.
Wait, what do we do again?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
We fix things. All right.
Good catch, good
Okay.
catch.
Let's get back to work.
Okay. That'll do.
I think it's done.
I think so too.
Yet another successful repair by the Peters brothers.
That's what you get when you go with P.
Yep.
High fire! Okay, so our company does what now?
Hang on. Get your torch started up that way right when it goes. Are you going?
Dude. What the hell kind of company do we have now?
We fix things.
Ah, that's right.
yeah.
Okay.
Originally, we were a bit off on the general area of the hard drive. Not there. Actually, right around here. Damn it.